because you see, that was my very first laugh at this, my very first gig. In fact, it might even be an audition. So that makes me something of a stand-up virgin. So treat me gently and with respect, and who knows, next time out, maybe I can show you a really good time. But if I get a little excited and rush ahead, just try and catch up with me. In fact, that's pretty much what happened when I was a different kind of virgin. I got very excited and rushed ahead. The poor girl never caught up at all. In fact, I think I was across the finishing line before she was even out of the starting blocks. Nice tasteful analogy there for Olympic year. Or maybe a pretty spastic analogy there for Paralympic year. I don't know. Anyway, it's great to be here. But that first experience I was referring to wasn't a particularly great one. I think I hated every minute of it, really. Well, that's a slight exaggeration. I hated every second of it. And the aftermath was none too good either. She told all her girlfriends that I had a rather small penis. Truth is, she had a big mouth. Thank you. I work at the Greenwood Centre, and they're a little concerned about getting involved with charity nights. I think it's the image, the language can be a little bit rich, but I've assured them, don't worry, my set's going to be a completely fuck-free zone from now on. So nothing for them to worry about. I've been talking to other comedians here, nice bunch underneath. And they've been giving me all sorts of useful hints and tips and advice. They've also got a lot more experience than me. So they've been telling me what kind of things work and what doesn't work and how to engage with an audience. They've even told me which bits of my set to leave out altogether. But obviously I've ignored everything they said. I think they just want to make me look bad so that they look good. I mean, you can call me paranoid, but just because you're paranoid doesn't mean there's not someone out to get you. But let me try a little bit of engagement. Who've we got here? Anyone famous? No, I don't see anyone very famous. But that reminds me, before I got involved with the Greenwood Centre, I worked in a photographic studio, a portrait studio in Hampton, and photographed quite a well-known actress there. And Patsy, some or other, redhead. You'd never, well, somebody you'd like to anyway. And she told me quite a juicy secret about herself. Now, can you all keep a secret? Can you keep a secret? Can you keep a secret? Well, that's good, because I can too. Now, who else have we got here? Any married couples? Must be lots of married couples. Let's have a cheer for marriage, because it's a great institution. It's a great institution. I'm married myself, so I know. Mind you, I'm not sure I wanted to live in an institution all my life, but there you go. There you go. But marriage does mean commitment, and so it's got a lot in common with insanity, really. But sometimes commitment's just not enough, and the marriage breaks up, which is sad. I mean, although there are couples I know who've broken up, and they're so miserable, it's like they're still together. Oh, thank you for that. Old friend of mine got divorced last year, and he told me he's not going to get married again. He's just going to find a woman he doesn't like much and give her a house. Oh, there's a bitter experience there. And there's another lady I know who, well, she had a terrible time. Her husband ran off with her best friend, her best girlfriend. But she got her revenge. She let her girlfriend keep him. And another lady I know, she took up running to try and take her mind off her rather unsatisfactory husband. And God, did it work. She ran 5 miles every day. Absolutely fantastic result. After just 2 weeks, she was 70 miles away. But marriage is sad, but I think half marriages nowadays end in divorce, which is sad. Mind you, the other half end in death. So I don't know which are the lucky ones, really. I don't know which are the lucky ones, really. But this is all getting pretty bitter and twisted, so let's lighten up. Let's lighten up. My first mother-in-law, yeah, I'm one of the lucky ones. My first mother-in-law was Australian, and she loved reading, and she used to go to book signings. And I went along to one of these with her once, and you know, we got to the front of the queue, and the author asked her a name, and she said, Emma Chiswick. And so he wrote, handed her the book, and she read on it, to Emma Chiswick, best wishes, Dick Francis. No, 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 she says, Emma Chiswick, Emma Chis the book. She was Australian. But accents can be difficult, can't they? There was, came out of my house the other day, and a Jamaican guy came up to me and said, excuse me, sir, do you know Nemadi Street? And I said, Nemadi Street, Nemadi Street. No, I don't know it. I've lived here 20 years and I still don't know it. No, 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 he says. Nemadi Street, what is the name of this street? So I sort of misunderstandings, accents, they could be tricky. My brother had a great story. He's an Ofsted inspector, and he was inspecting a primary school a couple of weeks ago. And he sat in with teachers and saw the lessons and things. And then he thought he'd talk to some of the pupils as well. And he asked a little 5-year-old girl, now tell me, what did you learn this morning? And she said, we learned how you make babies. Now, his ears pricked up a bit because sex education is not actually on the curriculum for 5-year-olds. But he thought he'd better check. He's a smart guy, my brother. Runs in the family, I think. And so he said to this girl, and tell me, how do you make babies? And she said, it's very easy. You cross off the Y and add IES. That's the nearest I can get to Well, look, I'm getting encouraging signs from Ben now, and encouragement to stop, I think. So let me just say how much I've enjoyed it, and I hope you have a good evening, even if it's not this one. Seriously, I have enjoyed it. It's been wonderful to lose my virginity with you. I'll never forget you. You'll always remember your first time. And yeah, if you've enjoyed it just half as much as me, it means I've enjoyed it twice as much as you have, which suits me.